Hey, welcome to Odixton, everyone. This is Odic, and today I thought we'd step back into Planet Crafter real quick and kind of see what's going on. Now, I'm out here in the Iridium fields where I have all my heaters and stuff. Um, we just hit 8 gig GTI. I've got all the heaters out of here. I did some work off screen. Just give you a quick rundown. New exoskeleton. Deconstruction ship 2, which we didn't have. Torch 2, which we didn't have. We had the compass. I added all 4 mining speeds. They were just simple crafting things in here. I also got the water filter. It popped open just a few minutes ago, actually, and I went ahead and made it. Air filter we had, I think, in the last session. Went ahead and made the jetpack T3, agility boots T3, and everything else has been the same. Now, the reason I have this stuff in here is I'm about to upgrade our optimizer. See? Right now it's a T1. If I take that back, deconstruct it, I can now build optimizer 2. Now, it takes a lot more energy, but it can support 8 machines. And instead of 1, it can hold 3. So see right there? I have jacked up our heat big time. Now from here, we don't really have much left over here. I've been funneling this stuff back because I do want to start making our main base here in the short time. So that we can start moving everything over. And obviously, moving that is just tedious work. I mean, I could do a fast screen where you just watch me do it, and I just zoop real fast, you know, like 10 times speed or 20 times speed. But truthfully, you don't need to watch it. But what I'm going to do is, as I said before, I'm going to put my main base here, and then I'm going to build out over the water all the bio stuff. I'm going to keep these, even though I don't need them now. And I'll probably put more out just to get rid of the green rods. I mean, what's the point of having it if you don't need it? And that'll cut down the need of these. I put a second one of these out. And of course that gave me all kinds of power. I mean, look, we're at 2,000 even after putting the optimizer out. Now, like I said, we popped this at the end of the last session. Popped the water just recently. We're getting closer to this. I mean, it's a long way away. We got to work on oxygen. Optimizer here, and we're working on the orchestrator. It's getting real close because those big heaters also give pressure. And I moved a bunch out here. I just put basically 5 more out there. I think it's what it come out to. Didn't need you didn't need to watch me do it on screen, but that's basically what I did. 5 more, which is huge. And looky here. I'm just trying to line up resources needed to start this project of moving to my base. And to do that, I'm gonna need a whole lot of this stuff and other stuff. So, there we go. Base resources. I'll bring the rest of it out here because honestly, we don't need that in here. So, there we go. Now, with the water item, I don't need water out here. I can just drink it. The only thing I need water for is crafting now. Oh, I had to put out this. Gas extractor. I needed it to make some of these items because whenever I made my had to make that. Oh, the water thing here. There it is, the air filter. Needed it there. So now we just have to carry food, and I'll still carry 1 water. I mean, let's be realistic. It's better to do that. This isn't here. Because, believe it or not, I left it on the other side of the world. We're going to go out here and I'm going to kind of show you what I've done. Uh, by the way, oop, I didn't show you one other thing, which you probably saw it when I panned my screen across, but just on the off chance you didn't. We are working towards breathable air. Now, when this hits breathable air, I will no longer need an air tank or a air filter. However, you do need to keep this on you because if you go underwater for any reason, you have to have an air tank. So we'll still carry it. Now, the air filters won't be worth, I mean, it won't be something you need anymore. Who cares if oxygen goes down quicker? Like I said, it only helps you underwater. No big deal. Um, Last time we did this, this wasn't open. But if you look here, we can technically drive a car through here. It'd be a little rocky right there, but we can drive it through here. And here's the rover. I upgraded its components too. We have inventory, equipment increased, vehicle speed, oxygen, and of course the lights. Nothing else has popped. Get this going. Now we built this base out here in the last session. And if you remember right through here, you know what? Always got to get this when you see it. It just grows out of nowhere. But right back through there, if you remember a long time ago, off to the front right through that, we had that little base where we found underground exploration where we went down multiple levels. I moved all that stuff. There's nothing over there anymore. I did that off screen. I mean, it was just tedious moving back and forth. But I brought it over here. And, well, actually I didn't bring it over here. I did initially, but then I ferried it all to the main base. That's where I got extra heaters. There was a bunch of little heaters over there. Then I made T3s. I grabbed them all. I took them to the other place, put some blasting powder in there, and made them the T's. What are they? They are the T4s. I made them. Now, I still have these. I'm leaving them for now, but I'm going to move them also. And I still have my water thing over here. I can drink it, or I can do the other. I set this up so I have everything over here too, so I can see what's going on. Oh, look at that heat, by the way. 1,668, so that's over 1,000,000. It's almost 2. And then if you look down the pressure, 29,000. And of course oxygen is 12. We really got to work on those. I put myself some food over here, just so I'd have it. I have my main crafter, just in case. I left all this stuff. We'll take it all back here in the next few trips, but probably won't be doing that on screen. I'll do that off. What I want to do today, though, folks, was go over back here to that base. I've been practicing on my driving. I ain't saying I'm perfect. Believe me, I'm not. A little bit better. There's still some collision stuff. Probably going to go into the water. Oh, I forgot. Huh. Good thing is I can breathe, so I don't have to worry about running out of oxygen. Oh. See, when you're underwater, look what happens. We'll get this. Now, I got stuck one time and I had to actually call my thing back. Ooh, new message. What if that's from Riley or not? There we go. I just want to get out over here. There we go, right here. I don't have any containers in here. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to throw all my stuff right back here in the corner. One food. Don't need to take any of this stuff in here. I'll take the oxygen. So we're going to go in. We're going to just clean this place up. Now, I've got the better torch. Excuse me. So we have more light. And we're going to come all the way back here. We're just going to clean it all out. We're not going to not clean it out this time. So it doesn't matter what it is. If it's here, including those. Well, no, I said those, but that's not what I meant. We can go this way and this way, or we can go back here. I want to go back here. That's general deconstruction. We go this way. Oh, it's empty. It's scary. I don't had that happen before. I wonder if it just doesn't like us. Oh, look at this. Osmium rods. I don't even know if we can make them right now. There's another oxygen. Yeah, I can make a storage container. See, I got that. And we can't deconstruct anything in here. How am I doing? Inventory-wise. Let's go out, put this stuff up. Osmium rods, that's new. I guess we'll be needing those in the near future. Which is perfectly okay with me. Just gonna put it all in here for now. That. Yes, we will. We're going to need a bunch of them, probably. Excuse me, folks. It's that time of season, as usual. All right, we'll go in again. Now, my goal, obviously, is to grow GTI as fast as possible. Now, with putting out that heat, putting out that extra heat we put out in that big T2 optimizer, our GTI is growing fast, and it's all mainly because of heat. But we do need to get our oxygen stuff up, because, oh wow, this has got one of those power things in it. Okay, we will eventually get to that. So, nothing we can deconstruct back here. Right, get rid of those. I'll take a peek at it all in a second. Alright, so a lot of these, 2 rockets, these things for power. I can put these out for more heaters, osmium rods, which I guess we'll need eventually. Oh, and a 400 seat. What I thought about doing is a flower spreader, T2. They are very, I would say they're very solid. I was going to pick a spot. I was going to put as many of those gold seeds as I possibly could in a T2 spreader, and that way I can put one of those T2s with oxygen multiplier and just jack up our oxygen production. Oh, oops, I didn't want to do that. That was my bad. So I thought about doing that, but that's going to take some work, because if you know anything about T2s, that's what we need for the optimizers. But the T2 spreaders right here, you need fertilizer, superalloy. Now, all that's easily get fertilizer. Obviously, we need ST2 fertilizer, I believe. Well, spreader fertilizer, so we can accomplish that. And I thought we could, at the same time, if we could just pop the tree spreaders, we could put trees out. And so we did everything down there, so let's go this way. That's not bad. I'm gonna leave it, because if I remember right, there is an upstairs. And I want to make sure that when I go up there, I don't have to come back up. I'll hopefully not have to. So, apparently some of these will open with that power. Don't know which ones or how many. Always gotta be on the lookout for little crates and stuff. Oh, there's one. They're empty. I always thought that was a bug, because I've seen that happen before, but to run into that here just doesn't seem right. Alright, nothing major here. So we go down and get that crate at the bottom. So not a lot right here. We'll come back and get that one. You know what? Why not just go get rid of all of this stuff. Anything that can be deconstructed in here easily. There's one of those. There's one of those. Now you may wonder, why am I worried about all of this iron? Well, whenever I start laying the new base, I put it on a platform. So everything needs a everything will need a spot to go. Now I need drink. And I need 2 silicon. At least 1. That's not silicon. I need 1 silicon at least. There we go. That's just to make that little screen, so I can take that chip and figure out what that chip does. So with that and one of these, I can now find out what that chip does for us. Hopefully get something good. I think I put the chip right there. Just 1 though. T3 GPS satellite. Okay, well we need that. I mean, it is needed. Not going to say it's a must, but it's definitely. We'll do the same thing. We'll go up here, and then we'll see from there. All right. So in here. Oh, that's more of these. Ah, see, there's another one could open up, quite possibly. Or in here. There's a big one. Oh, another chip. Many rockets. Huh. Yes, more uniforms. Ooh, a blue one. Did not see that one before. See, there's going to be some stuff opening up here. For a big ship that it is, it sure doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. So that's that whole ship being explored. Now, this right here, we'll come back to later. We gotta do that to several ships we went through, which we'll do that. We'll go on a safari when we start getting these power things, and we'll get as much as we can. Now, it comes back to what's the most important stuff to take back on day 1. Well, T2 spreaders. That's got to go back. Don't need this time. Got none of those. So we just popped the space trading rocket. So it wasn't in here. So that comes from that other building. Teleporter. T2 lights. Okay, that's another one to build. So I'm going to leave the uniforms behind. I need this. I don't need any of seeds. I may not need any of these right now either. We'll see. Huh. Need the seeds. Could take the rockets back. Need that. I want to take these osmiums back. You take this. 400 seed for sure. Oh, you know, I can take a lot of this stuff back. Get the osmium out of here. That stuff. Cost of, lo and behold, this right here. Optimize with the 400 seed. Another ion storm. Alright, I'll take these things. I'm going to leave this back. I mean, I'll funnel this back eventually off screen. We'll take my seeds, take my water. But the rest of this, I need that. I'm going to leave these back because I don't have a need for them yet. That is not what I meant to do. Alright, so I'm going to take that, take these. The osmium rods. I'll take that. Take the rockets. Take that. That might be it. That might be all I need. Truthfully, I was kind of hoping that I could get look at that T2 ore extractor. What do I need to make that? Okay, T2. Oh, super alloy and iridium rods. So I do need the osmium. This is what I need to put 5 out of. I need 5. So we're going to need these. I'll need these for power. So I'm going to put more heaters and power out. 400s, definitely 400s. Yeah, we're going to burn them up. We're going to burn these up. We'll take all that. Alright, so that works. And ooh, so that's full. There we go. My goal in the end, obviously, is to we'll do that. Leave the chips out here, leave that out here. There's I mean, really, that's probably about right. So there's only going to be a small amount of stuff out here. Now eventually we will need another base out here. So we'll pick this base up and we'll take it over to another spot. I'm gonna need another optimizer though. Yep. Well, okay, I want to do something. Call me crazy. I'm going to leave another one of these out here. Because I need some water. There we go. I gotta get some more maybe some more of this rare resource out here. And I need some iridium to make blasting powder. And both of them are out here. Don't know how much. Oh, by the way, I did get the better jetpack, so that's a good thing. By getting a jetpack, we were able to fly a little better and faster. So you can spend more time out here running around because it's quicker. And the agility boots, I got the new agility boots, and that's giving us an opportunity to move faster out here to pick up all the stuff we need. There we go. Let's see. Oh, and we started getting these. Don't know if you saw that in the last episode. If you didn't, if you missed it or you skipped that episode, yeah, we're finding larvae now. You might wonder why I'm grabbing that. Actually, around my base, there's very little of that. So little of it that it's got quite hard to locate when I need it. So I am going to grab a couple pieces because you need it for certain things. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. That's good. But you can mine for this, by the way. But I'm gonna shoot some rockets up in. When I do that, ooh, look at there, super alloy. Inventory's full. Okay, perfect. Oh, you know what? We can eat one. We'll get one of these. All right, so we can get out of here now. Hopefully I didn't get turned around. You do not want to run out of air. Yeah, here it is back this way. So base resources are necessary, but not as necessary as this. With the tier 2 harvesters, you don't get to pick what you're harvesting, but you can harvest from things that you don't normally get to harvest from. So there is some opportunities to get more resources of what you have to have, but not enough to get resources specific. Like you can't say, I want nothing but aluminum or anything like that. That comes with the T3. So here we go with this. Huh, I'm gonna wind up on my side again, of course. Well, I guess we go F4 to get unstuck again. I'm glad they built that in, but you know, truthfully, if you think about it, if they had to build that in, they knew it was going to be a problem. I want to see how well this works. Air. There's a crate there. There's a crate here that I created, if you remember that. Has super alloy all in it. And let's see if we can't get in out of here. Bam. I still got those winky dink little ones sitting there. I didn't even realize that. Hey, truthfully though, I mean, no kidding here. They do add up. I mean, every little bit helps, right? There we go. That looks like base resources coming down at us again. So we won't worry about those. But yeah, this is how it is. Uh, I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I'm gonna keep doing things to build up our TI and stuff. I mean, all that plan we did, we got 10, 11%. We got 11%. Not a lot. So where did that open up at? Was that back here? Nope. So was that right back here? Okay. Oh, it did. Algae. Okay, plant rocket. We already had. T2 fire spreader we already had. So I don't know where that other stuff popped up at. Yeah, I don't know where it popped up at. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out because it gave us the rocket. And do we have all the buildings? I mean, we have the biodome, the biolab. We have the T2 biodome, which is where we get the tree bark. I don't have any other buildings, but this popped up. It doesn't show up in any. Doesn't show up in any of the buildings. Yeah, it doesn't show up in any of the buildings. I don't know where we got it at. Because you would think it would have been right here. Gas extractor, T2 ore extractor. Yeah. And we look at that teleporter didn't open up for a long while. But we're going to get the tree spreader before. Well, I say that. Right here. Tree spreader's 45 and we got 1.5. That's why we got to get the flower spreaders out there. And that's going to take a while. But yeah, no, we didn't open it up anywhere. So I don't know where it came from. But the space trading rocket is awesome. So hopefully, I don't know where we got all those wind turbines at. There's somewhere out there we put a whole bunch. T2 solar panels, don't know where those are either. One T1 nuclear reactor, 4 T2 nuclear reactors. See, I know where all those are. These are right, 25 of them are right here. This is all of them. I believe that's all 25 of them. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. 14. So we still have 11. Wow. Interesting. I guess I should put that stuff up. I'm putting it back here to make the well, I'll go hunt for those later off screen. That'll be a what the heck's going on project for myself. See how I got all this stuff built up in here. I just put it all right in here. I got my rods outside actually, folks. And I'm going to assume that goes back here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. See, I've got a uncommon and a common so far. All right. Well, I think I caught you up on everything. I'm done. We'll deal with all of this stuff. We'll make the trees. I mean, not the trees. We'll make the area where we're going to have a whole bunch of flower spreaders. I've got one out, but we did that one in an earlier episode. I think we had a T1 out, and I changed it to a T2 right here. I was thinking we could have a nice, pretty area, like maybe back here, where I could put 8 of them, 3 by 3 by, make a 3-inch square, open in the middle, so it'll be 8 of them. Drop them optimizer right in the middle, and have a whole bunch of fires out here, and put a T2 optimizer out here, put two of the, or three, all three of the oxygen things in there that we have. And that'll really boost us up. And then later we'll put some trees out whenever we finally get a tree spreader. All right, we're at 11 GTI. Probably whenever I come back, I'll be 13 or 14, and we'll have collected a bunch of resources and stuff. I may do some funneling back here, uh, and we'll see if we can't eventually start that base we talked about. All right. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below. Suggestions, please, by all means, tell me. Till the next time, y'all have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and be safe out there.